Hello and welcome back to the show. My name is Lee. You are watching the podcast of Club to Club in the third and Premier Division. This time out, we are going up the A14 towards Huntingdon area, Cambridgeshire area, where we find ourselves at Godmanchester Rovers. Of course, their nickname is called Goddy. The home kit is basically all blue, apart from the little stripes on the top of the home shirt. And of course, the away shirt is red and black. And they play their home games at Bearscroft Lane, with a capacity of 1,050 people. They do have 50 seats. They did move to the stadium in 2002. They were playing in the Julius Field before that. They were founded in 1911. Currently, they did play in the Huntingdon League before joining the Cambridgeshire League. Then they joined the Eastern Countries League in 2002. They were in the first division at that stage. But 2004-2005 season, they finished bottom of Division 1. And they stayed in that division until 2011-2012, when they got promoted to the Premier Division. On that, they were actually the champions on goal difference in the Division 1. So good going for them. They did come runners-up in the league in 2014-2015. Of course, in the following season as well. 2015-2016, both runners-up. So let's go through the since 2002 to current day in the where they finished. So where they finished in 2002-2003, the first season in the league, they finished 12th out of 19 teams. They played 36 times. They won 10 games. They drew 13 games, lost 13 games, 53 against, 53 for. With a grand total of 43 points. Not great, not a good start for them, sorry. They were a very good start there for Godmanchester Rovers. 2003-2004, they finished in 7th. Played 38, won 17, drawn 8, lost 13. 4 was 54, 52 against with 59 points. So, good second season there for Godmanchester Rovers. 2004-2005 was a bit of a setback for them. They finished bottom of the third division, played 38 games, won only 5, drawn 6, lost 27. They scored 35 goals and conceded a massive 83, making their points tally of 21 for that season. 2005-2006. They were in the Division 1. They finished 14th out of 22 teams. Played 42, won 12, drawn 10, lost 20. 4 was 53, and against was 73. Then 2006-2007, still in Division 1 at this stage. They came 17th out of 19 teams. They played 36 times, won 6, draw 4. Lost 26. The goals for was 29, and then against was 85. A grand total of 22 points. 2007-2008, they finished 16th out of 19 team. Of course, played 36, won 8, drawn 6, lost 22. Goals for was 36, and against was 76. And they had 30 points. So a little bit better that season. And then we come to 2008 to 2009. They finished in 10th out of 22, so halfway through. Halfway mid-table of the Division 1. They played 38 times, won 15, drawn 7, lost 16. Goals for was 58, and against was 57, and a points tally of 52. 2009 to 2010, they finished in 12th. They played 36 times. They won 11 games. They drew 9, lost 16. 4 was 55, and against was 70. Points tally for that season was 42. Then we come on to 2010 to 2011, finishing 9th out of the 17 teams. Played 32 times, won 12, draw 9, lost 11. Goals for was 61, and against 41. Not bad for the defence in that season, and points tally for that season was 45. But then in 2011 to 2012, they were champions of the Division 1 in the third and none area. They played 30. They won 24, drawn only 4, lost only 2. 4 was 94, and then against 26, another good season for the defence there. Points tally there was 76. They finished first out of 16 teams in that season. Back into the big time in the Premier Division, they in 2012 to 2013, there was 20 teams in the league. Finished off in 5th. They played 38 times, won 19, drawn 10, lost 9, 76 against 4, 49 against, with a 67-point tally. 2013 to 2014, Premier Division again, played 38, won 24, drawn 5, lost 9, 4 was 82 goals for, and against was 43. Grand total of 77 points. They finished 5th. In 2014-2015, they actually finished runners-up in the league with a grand total of 24 wins, 3 draws, 11 losses, 89 for, 37 against, and 75 points tally. In 2015 to 2016, same again. They came runners-up in the third and none Premier Division again. Played 38, 30 wins, 4 losses, 4 draws, with a massive 130 goals for, only 38 against, with a grand total of 94 points. And that was out of 20 teams as well. 2016 to 2017, they played in the Premier Division again. 21 teams were in the division. Halfway through again, 12th they finished, played 40 games, winning 15, 8 draws, 17 losses, 69 for, and against was 74, another total of 53. Then in 2017 to 2018, there was 24 teams in the league. We're finishing 4th. They played 45 times, won 31, only drawn 2, lost 12. Another big, massive goal tally again here. 103 goals scored with a 50 against, with a massive 95 points. So 2018 and 2019, this season just finishing, they finished, I think, in a really good position in 3rd in 20 teams. 38 played, 21 wins, 10 draws, only 7 losses, 89 points, and 56 against. Grand total of 73 points. In that season, as I say, it was a pretty good season for them. Michael Haim, who was the most appearances for the club, he had 48 appearances with 17 goals. The most goals in the season was Jack Chandler, who had 20 goals in all competitions. The manager's player of the year was Austin Draper, who had appearances of 42 and 12 goals. Young player of the season, Calvin King, with appearances of 12 with 4 goals. But I think he came back in February or March time of that season, and he's got young player of the year. Well done to him. They also won the Hunt Senior Cup against St Leon's Town. They won 6-0. They also won the Hitchinbrook Cup versus Pinchbrook United on penalties. They won that game by 4 goals to 2. But there was a draw in 90 minutes. Of course, went to extra time. The score on that game was 3-all. Also, and the next season for that, the pre-season has already been announced. They're actually playing in a 1-2-5 Hunters Cup against 3 teams on the Thursday, the 11th of July. Of course, this year they're playing St Ives. On Saturday, the 13th of July, they're playing Cambridge City. Wednesday, the 17th of July, they're playing Huntington Town. This is in a 1-2-5 Hunters Cup competition, and then they're playing Huntington Town again in the Mayor's Cup on the 31st of July, and hopefully they will start the major season on the 3rd of August in the third and none Premier Division, but no fixtures have come in for that so far. But they have been drawn In the Hinchlebrook first round, they are playing Wisbech St Mary's in the first round of that. So we are going to come on to their best FA Cup run, which was in 2009-2010 season, where they finished in 12th position that season. They got to the first qualifying round against Northampton Spencer, I believe that it was. They were playing at home, and unfortunately they lost by 2-1 in that season. 2010-2011 in the FA Vase, they played Stanway Rovers. They unfortunately lost by 1-0 in the second round. 2011-2012, they played at Newport, Pensionate Town. Third round, they lost 3-1 there. 2017-2018, they played Deepling Rangers. Lost quite a narrow loss there. Lost 4-3 in the second round. Of course, 2018-2019, they played a team called Sporting Kaysala. They won by 1-0, but unfortunately, Rovers actually had an eligible player playing in that game, and also saw 252 people in attendance on that game. So not bad for that season on the honours list. So we will go to Rovers honours list very shortly. As I say, in the Eastern Counties League, they were Division 1 champions and the knockout champions in 2011-2012. The Cambridge League, they won the cup winners in 3 occasions, in 94-95, 95-96, 96-97. Then they won the Hunter Senior Cup 2 times, winners in 2014-2015. And of course, last season they beat Sydney Town by 6-0 in 2018-2019. Hunters Junior Cup, they won it in 1929-30. And then they won it in 1988-89 as well. And then, as I was saying, the Hinchlebrook Cup, they were the winners last season, beating Pinchbeek United on penalties 4-2. As I said, the game went into extra time after a 3-3 draw. So that's the history of Godmanchester Rovers. Also, they've done 2 new signings for the season, for 2019-2020 season. That was from Ali Conway, he's from Soham Rangers, and Johnny Hall. I believe he's from St Ives, but I'm not too sure. Not too sure about that, so I'm hoping Ollie Drake, the manager for Godmanchester Rovers, wants to finish in the top 3 again, maybe getting promotion, maybe another win in the Hinchlebrook Cup as well. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens for Godmanchester Rovers. But, so guys, if you enjoyed the show, please leave a comment. Please like it. It'd be much appreciated. And if you got this far, thank you very much for listening. The next one, what we will do, we got Galston FC in the Norfolk area. So hopefully you can join me in then. But for now, thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.